forgot to set my face. Hi. So today's look is going to be I tried to keep the eyes like kind of like gold, brownish, natural. And then I did some contour, some simple blush, and some bright red lips. This is a look that you can wear for Valentine's Day, on a normal day. Just kind of depends on what different aspects you want to do to it. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already applied my foundation, primer, concealer, and eyebrows just to get that stuff out of the way because I really wanted to focus on like the eyes and lips for this tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead and contour, or kind of just bronze my skin. And I'm going to be using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. And I'm going to be using this light medium cocoa shade right here. And I'm using it with the Morphe E3. An easy way to know how you put on your bronzer is you draw a line from the top of your ear, and you're gonna want to go down towards the bottom of your mouth. And we're probably gonna sharpen this up later. You're always gonna want to make sure you get right in your hairline because nobody wants a pale head and a bronze forehead. And I just kind of blend mine in on the sides. I kind of pack it on heavy with the bronzer just because I'm so pale. And then if you want a sharper, like to enhance your jawline, it's easier if you go here. And then sometimes I like to just go ahead and bronze my neck and go over my ears just for kicks. So now I'm going to take like a slightly smaller taper brush. Let me see. I think I want to use this one. This is the Morphe M4401. And I'm just using that same medium cocoa shade. And I'm going to start at my eyebrow. And I'm just going to go straight down my nose. I'm not doing like an intense, nose contour. I'm just doing this to add a little bit of dimension to my face. And just to make my nose look a little bit skinnier. If you want like a full contour and highlighting video, I can put that up for you guys, not a problem. And then I just do the tip right here, and I do a little line across right in here. So from the eyebrow down, and you want to just kind of follow right through here. And just make sure that's blended in. There's no harsh lines. Okay, so we're done with contouring. I already put this light cocoa shade underneath my eyes. And now we're going to go on to blush. For what I'm doing today, I'm just going to use the Milani Luminoso blush. It's my favorite blush, and I use it in every video because it goes with everything. And I don't like intense blush on me because I'm very pale. And this is pretty. Milani has really been stepping up their game. They've had a lot of new drugstore palettes. Isn't that right, Tony? Tony, can you make an appearance in my video? Can you just say hey? You messed up my blush. Anyways, so we're going to highlight really quick. And I'm going to use my Becca Jaclyn Hill little palette thing. I never find a use for this color right here. So I just kind of mix these two together. And my favorite highlighting brush at the moment is the Morphe M501 because it is really skinny. So it isn't going to put your highlight all over the place. And it's really soft. It doesn't apply too much product. I'm going to put a little bit in the middle of the forehead. That was a lot of it. We're just going to fix that. And a little bit above my brow bone. Okay. So now we are going to move on to the eyes. Okay. So I'm going to be using my current favorite eyeshadow palette at the time, which is the Kat Von D Shade Light eye palette. And the colors are on the back. So the first color that I'm going to be going into is going to be this kind of like orangey color right here. The name of it, okay, I cannot pronounce any of these names. Nope. And I'm going to take that on a Morphe 441, the same brush I used to contour my nose. I'm just going to dip that in, tap off the excess, and I'm going to put this slightly above my crease. And the way I do it is I kind of relax my eye and bring it right into the point of that eyebrow. I have very hooded eyelids, so for me, I accentuate a crease above where my actual crease in my eye is, so that my eyes appear to be more, what is it called? Like in depth, like deeper set eyes. Alright, so we are just going to blend that third shade of the Kat Von D palette up towards the eyebrow and then down. Kind of just making like a halo motion around the eye. And I'm going to go ahead and work on my bottom lash line at the same time just so I don't forget to put any eyeshadow on it. So I'm going to take this It Cosmetics. I can't even read the name, but it looks like this. It's just a small under eye brush. I'm going to go in with the color that we just put on and just kind of like connect it underneath the eye. And really buff that out. Does that help? Okay. Next shade we're going to go into is we're going to take a slightly smaller crease. Like if this is a fluffier brush, it's a smudge brush. I got out of my Ipsy glam bag this month. And I'm going to go into this brown right here. And we're going to start kind of like going from the outer V is where we're going to mostly pack it on. And then go into the crease. You don't want to take this color as high up as you took the first color, because it's going to create, like what we're going to try to do is create a gradient effect to the eye. This is a really easy and natural eye look that I'm doing right now. And the way I do my eyeshadow is I'd rather just build it up and then instead of like pack way too much product on it and then just attempt to make it look decent. So this I'm putting slightly above my crease, not as far up as the other one. And as you can already tell, it's adding dimension to the eye. If you can see the other eye, I have it done. And this one right here. So yee. Okay, so I'm just going to take that same little tiny brush that we used before and do the same thing underneath. So every step that you do on top, you're going to do on bottom. I have to open my mouth when I do my eyeshadow or something like eyeliner, or else I just feel weird. Just gonna blend this first color out a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my Sigma E25 and I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna mix in this darker shade, I'm gonna mix in this darker shade and this red shade right here. And as you get less product on your brush, then you start to move inwards towards the crease. But you want to focus the product on the outer edge. I'm going to go into a little bit more of that red shade just because I want a little bit more red or maroon. Alright. And then what I like to do is just take like this is a Morphe 443. just like a brush that's nice and clean, doesn't have any current product on it, and just kind of buff everything out so that you don't have any harsh lines or edges, anything like that. Oh, and we also have to go in with that red shade and that deep brown shade underneath our eye. We can't forget about that. All right. Now, as you can see, I left this top part of my eyelid bare. And the reason I did that was because I'm going to take the Tartelette 2 palette. I can open it. It looks like this. It is very pretty. Can you see that? Okay. And I'm going to take this Real Techniques, I don't even know what this is called. I don't know, just like a little shader brush. And I'm going to go into the color Firecracker, which is this color right here. So I'm just going to lightly tap that in there. I don't want to put too much on because it could come off a little bit much. And I'm focusing that towards the inner lid and on the lower lash, or like, towards the lash line. Just going to put a little bit more of that on there. If you want to make this more intense, you could spray some Fix Plus or some of that primer water by Smashbox, and it's going to make it pop a lot more. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to take this brush is not big. I'm going to take this little MUA brush that Tony got me. He's over there. He's my cameraman today. And I'm going to take Charmer, which is also in the Tartelette palette. It's just a white. It doesn't have any shimmer in it from what I can tell. And I'm going to really, really highlight this inner corner. Wow. I mixed it in with the Kat Von D white, and it is very, very highlighted. That's for sure. And then I'm just going to take Charmer again and go over the arch to the tail of my brow bone. I might even take just a little bit of that white. Do the same thing. Then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild just black kohl eyeliner. This isn't my favorite eyeliner to use, but in my opinion, if you use an eyeliner like this or a twist up eyeliner or whatever, and then you set it with black shadow, it makes a world of difference in how long it stays. And my eyes get you can already see, like, my eyes get super, super watery. And so I try to always set it. I'm just going to take this really pretty matte black from the Kat Von D palette. Urban Decay and Kat Von D have the best blacks. And we're just going to kind of pat that in the lower lash line. This brush I actually got from, like, Michael's, I think it is. It's like a paintbrush. But it works really well for this and for eyebrows if you want to use it for that. So this is we're almost done with the eye. I'm just going to coat some mascara. I don't have my eyelash curler with me, so we're just going to see how good this looks. This is a Rimmel Lash Accelerator in black, and it says mascara with Active Grow Lash Complex. Don't really know if that's true or whatnot, but I really like it. I have short lashes and I have straight lashes, and this really does seem to enhance them. I really like this eye look because it can complement any eye color, and you can pair it with any lip you'd like. You can easily wear it for daytime, or add a liner and wear it for nighttime. Just whatever you want to do. Alright, so I'm going to zoom you in on my eye so you can see the finished eye look. Alright, so I quickly just finished the other eye, and I'm going to use I want to do a bold lip today, and I'm going to use the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color, and I don't see the shade name on here, so that's weird, but it's really, really pretty. I like these. I think they're really high quality for a drugstore, and I'm not a liquid lipstick fan. Okay, so that wraps it up for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this look, and please subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if there's any looks that you'd like me to do next. I know prom season's coming up, so I'll probably be doing some of those. And I'll have all of my products I mentioned down in the description bar. So, bye.